Hello everyone, I'm Simon Maddox, and we're here for another episode of Call of Cthulhu. Last time, we found what I'm assuming was the Shambler. He chased us around, we needed to fend off the Shambler, we needed to stab a painting, and then we went over to a bookstore and found out that someone broke into the bookstore. Sarah Hawkins and Drake and Charles Hawkins are trying to hide a painting and a book. So we'll find out what that is hopefully later on this episode. But I need to open this safe. Oh, I need to find a code. Interesting.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
I wouldn't be surprised.
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
I don't know. You know what, though? Everyone in the asylum required sleeping pills in order to stay asleep. Maybe it's something like that.
Arkham editions? Never heard of him.
H.P. Lovecraft.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
This is very meta.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
That's Lovecraft, right?
Another volume by Arkham editions.
That's a reference. What? Whoa.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
Cylinders? Oh. Stealing some more stuff. Yeah, I guess that's reasonable nowadays. More history. Sure. I'm good with history. Very good with history, actually.
An old diary.
Old diary. So we've stooped down to stealing people's diaries.
Things are not looking good.
Really? Nothing's looking good.
A kind of chalice.
Is this important? No. Oh! I'm missing the first cylinder. No. I have all of them.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
All right.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
You're already in Destiny, though.
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research.
Volume 9.
I never tire of browsing through them.
So I need Volume 9. Wait, no. Interesting.
What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume.
That was it.
Drake talked about a particular volume.
Volume 9? This is Volume 9, Azathoth and the Other Horrors. A collection of poems by Edward Pickman, also known as the Nightmare Lyrics. This collection of poems was sensationally received when first published in 1908. Derby was only 18 years old. This volume is a part of the Arkham Anthology, a luxurious collection of treatises and works of esotericism and the supernatural. Chapter 9. So I need to... Wait. More health. Oh!
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
I love fetch quests. My only hope is that my mortal remains. What follows of the... What? Drake's memories. A page seems to be hidden here. Finds these memories, there will be no doubt that I am a serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in this place of reality. In order that they be recovered and burned. Is Drake dead? The following message is of capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates acuity as sharp as mine can hope to gain access to the most precious possession. It lies within my safe, and the clues to the combination are found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. Which means... I know that the last one's going to be volume 9. So the third number is going to be 9.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
The Grail. The stones in the Grail.
The chalice of knowledge.
Interesting. This goblet seems to be very ancient. It seems to be made of gold and decorated with real precious stones. Do the rubies and sapphires make up a specific motif? I don't know. Is it 4? No, 3. The rubies and sapphires. No mention of emeralds. So it's a clue with that chalice. Let's... I know... That's gonna be... Why? 3. Why do I hear whispering? That is... Again, hatred. Hate everything.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods.
The chessboard.
Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
The white pieces. So, that means 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4. There's 4 white pieces on the board, which means that that the second number is 4. That's good. Let's validate. No. Is it 2? Validate. No. I need to go back to the chalice.
The chalice of knowledge.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Is it 8? The only one that I'm actually certain about is...
The chalice of knowledge.
Chess. The chess piece is the one I'm certain of.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
He only mentioned red stones.
The Chalice of Knowledge.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. There's 5 red stones in this chalice. Now I'm second guessing myself. 9.
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message.
18. Derby. It's volume 9. Anthology Arkham. How many pieces? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. Let's try it. Maybe it's a 7. Then, I don't know, man. Bro, I'm hearing stuff.
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Browsing through them. Chapter 9. It is chapter 9.
What did Drake say about this collection?
He said that this specifically was the book, chapter 9. And there's no numbers there that fit in single digits. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 white pieces.
The Chalice of Knowledge.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5. So there are 5. 1. Is it the 9?
Drake talked about a particular volume.
Which is this one. A collection of poems by Edward Pickman, also known as Nightmare Lyrics. This collection of poems, sensationally received when first published in 1908. Derby was only 18. This volume is part of Anthology, a luxurious collection of treatises, supernatural things. Is this an 8? In reference to 1908? There's clues. I'm just really dumb. There are clues. I'm just a little dense. So hold on. Yeah.
The Queen has little protection.
The Queen does have little protection. There also is no king, which is interesting. Only the emeralds were mentioned.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold.
Divine gold.
To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry.
Okay.
And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Pay to know its secrets. But he only mentioned
The Chalice of Knowledge.
The red emeralds. So let's assume that means 5.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods.
Yes.
Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
Okay. That means count every piece except for the queen. So 1, 2, 3. So 5, 3, 9? 5, 3, 9. Three, 9. I did it! And I didn't brute force it. Whoa! No! No! Who? Am I dead? Have I been dead the entire time? No! Where? This has been a time. Okay, this has been a time. A good time. Just one also that is painstakingly difficult for me specifically. Because I'm bad at puzzles. I'm really bad at puzzles. If you knew how long I was there, you'd be a little upset. I was certain that I had the chess piece correct. No, that was the only one I had wrong. Okay.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
What?
Very well. I'll examine him.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
No.
Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body. His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin, tender at the touch, slightly sticky.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry. that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth. In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
Have to. Sure.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
So many things.
I've seen suction cups on his fingers, his falling body temperature, his dehydration. Had I only read the report, you know what I would have concluded, Doctor.
Do I? Tell me anyway. I'm curious.
He's no longer human. These are the attributes of an animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Cephalopod?
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Dr. Fuller's turning people into cephalopods?
What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything?
No.
Is there no evidence of his crimes?
There is evidence.
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
I hope so. But I am actually out of time, so thank you everyone so much for watching. Please leave a comment in the video, like, subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. Share this with your friends, maybe. Thank you so much for watching, and have a nice day. See you in the next episode.